EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. In motion now, it's Scott. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. This pass is caught by Scott. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll look to throw again. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to throw. This one complete right side. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Jaguars will go up by 7. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Downs goes in motion. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Jackson now on 2nd down. Going up top and looking for Flowers. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
It's right.
That's good for a Carolina Panthers.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. Oh, and he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Second and 7. Play action now. Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He lets this one go. Looking for Scott. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion now, it's Scott. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
That's brought in right side by Pickens.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
180. Sit up.
On play action, here's Jackson. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. He's got it. And he's in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Panthers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Badgley's extra point is good. Panthers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw complete to Scott. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris.
With the score tied.
They'll throw out of the gun. Throwing right. It's taken in. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
3rd and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. Kyle hits. Touchdown, Jaguars.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Get on! Ready! Ready, set up! Set up!
Pistol formation with Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Fowler. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. They'll motion over Flowers. On the zone read, it's a give to Brooks. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
That's caught! And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Downs goes in motion. Now Jackson, this a design run. And he will do it himself. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Carolina. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
He'll look to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And they'll mark him out at the 8, but it is enough to set up 1st and goal.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. George Pickens. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Jaguars have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now, faking the give. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That is catch number 60 for the season. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Go. Yo.
From the gun, Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Alpha, sit on. 180, sit on.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson going to keep this one himself. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It's not.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off. And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Badgley's kick is good. And the Panthers will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, like, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10. In motion now, it's Scott. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He lets this one go. Looking for Scott. That is hard. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Jaguars add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That one over the back line of the end zone. The touchback means the drive will start at the 30.
Thirteen. 180. 180. What is it? Sit up.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And fortunately, a Panther was right there to get on it. So no turnover. They retain possession. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Jaguars are out on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the 2nd half. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
No, we changed it.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Sit up.
Jackson out of the pistol. And that is incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
3rd and 5. Now Jackson. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Give it up the middle to Brooks. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. A design run here with Jackson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short gain.
And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd, and now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is brought in. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On the give, it's right. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. In motion now, it's Scott. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This is caught at the 2. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It's the quarterback with a sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. A Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. In motion now, it's Scott. Now this time, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Is it time to turn to the running game to get in? 3rd and goal coming up. Back to throw. That is caught. And he will score again. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Alpha, sit hard. 180. One shot. Middle. You. Sit hard.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A give here to Wright. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. Back on the ground and back to Wright. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Dell motioning over. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. The throw left side finds Dell.
13.
Brings up 2nd and 10. After 30 yards.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Dell motioning over. On third down, Jackson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Here's carry number 1 for Rachaad White. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They run again with Wright.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
The defense still has 3 timeouts, and we'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.